Hello, hello, hello. That was very nearly late, wasn't it? Very, very nearly late, but we got there just about. Wait for the game to kick in any minute now. Any minute now. Any minute now. Mm-hmm. 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 There it is. That took a little while, didn't it? Right, so whoop, everything seems to be working. Everything's good. Oh, I haven't got my lights on. There's something I haven't done. Hang on a second. There's one. Can I reach the other one from here? Uh-huh. 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 Hey, Dion, how's it going? I think the answer is no. Oh, maybe. Hold on. There we go. I reached it. Right, so I've done a little bit of stuff off camera. How are you, Dion, by the way? I should have asked that as well, shouldn't I? So we left off on Saturday with the little extra stream. In a position where we'd mostly sorted out our accommodation. We were working towards getting steel. So I have been, as you can see over here, farming out some charcoal. Burning lots and lots of twigs to get some charcoal. And going off and getting lots of iron ore. So we could turn it in this thing into steel bloom. A bit famished. Ooh, well, what's on the cards for dinner tonight, Dion? And I have been doing a little bit of that. So I've managed to turn some of the steel bloom into steel ingots. And some of those steel ingots into steel nails. Thought I told her to do steel nails. I don't have steel nails yet. Well, that's fine. We don't need them yet, but they'll be there. I have been doing pretty well. Obviously, it's only been a few days, but yes, pretty good. Life is all right. Dr. Mance is back, so she gets to deal with AJ this evening and hopefully keep her a bit more contained. We shall see how that goes. So plans for today are we have some things to unlock in the tech tree to get going. We need to look through tier 2 and figure out what else we want in tier 2. I don't know if there's a lot else that we want at this stage. We will want those at some point. What I wouldn't mind is the seed maker, so we can start getting some seeds. Oh, 36-hour fast, water only. Wow, when did you start that? Where is the seed extractor? You'll probably want gunpowder at some point. I do have 23 points available. Probably don't need it quite yet, but we will need it. Where is the seed extractor? I'd have thought it would have been in the farming. No, that's the ranching. Huh. Is it a tier 3 thing? Is it? Let's just type in seed and see if anything is glowing. Seed extractor, that's it. So we want one of these. So we're going to grab hold of that straight away and put that down. I don't think there's a lot for us to actually extract at the moment, but if we go and get some pumpkins and stuff, then we should be okay with that. Where is the seed? It's not in there. Where do we make the seed extractor? On the character. On the character. So seed extractor, wood, fiber, stone, charcoal. Okay, we can do some of that. Wood, fiber. Oh, obviously to do the get the iron, I went and visited lots of caves. I found a few new caves. I say I found. I've got to the point now where I'm just looking them up on a map where they are. But we found some more exotics. We need to get those sent off. Wood, fiber. I've immediately forgotten. Stone and charcoal. Stone is in here. And charcoal is in... We can grab some of this, I suppose, can't we? In there. Right, so let's make ourselves a seed extractor. Yesterday started it around 1, break it tomorrow morning. Is that just like a health thing? What's your reason for doing it? Let's just pop that one in down there. Excellent. So we chuck things in there and it gets us seeds. I don't think we've got a lot. I think we've got some berries. We might as well grab some berries and whack them in there to start extracting some berry seeds. I don't think we really have anything else. We'll see if those can be ground down for seeds. They might be able to. Coffee beans probably can. Wheat probably can. We've got a lot of it, so let's not put it all in. Tea we probably can. And cocoa we probably can. So let's pop all of those in. Let that do its thing. Excellent. That's getting ready for us farming. Hey, love. Happy birthday. Congratulations, salutations, and all those things. Oh, I also picked up a few more trophy heads. So I've got a deer, a rabbit. I'm looking forward to the rabbit. And a Tyrannus vestige that we need to turn into trophies to put around our bed up there. The other thing we want to do today is to catch some wolves. So we need wolf bait and snares. Now, I thought I made snares. Maybe I didn't make snares yet. Where do we make snares? That's tier 2. Crafted at the ranching station. Of course it's crafted at the ranching station. Oh, my word. Ignatius. Right there. Oh, I left the snares in there. That's where they were. Perfect. Let's put a couple of those down here. Let's also pop down the wolf bait. Let's pop it down over the axe, I suppose. We should probably eat some food. So let's do that. How are you doing for food? You could do with some food. There you go, little buddy. There you go. I have put some more points into it. Alright, calm down. Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. Blimey. Catch and tame wolves is the plan. Because apparently having a... Oh, that plant is flickering like mad. Away with you. Ruining the aesthetic. Having a relatively decent, decently leveled wolf pack is supposed to be pretty op. So we want that. We want that. That's getting very full, but I don't think there's anything in there we need to worry about. We could do with emptying out the rest of the stuff that we don't need now. So we don't need the charcoal. Or leather didn't fit in there. So let's just pop that in there. I don't know. I think I mentioned last time. I was watching someone else play a little bit before I started streaming it. And it pretty much got to the point where they got wolves. They got a wolf pack. And I didn't watch much beyond that. So I don't know what else is tameable. We did find a baby deer that we couldn't tame. So we know baby deers are not tameable. We have learnt that. Now then, we often get wolves either side of this. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to pop down a snare right about there. And then do we just hold to bait with wolf bait? Excellent. And over on this side, we'll do the same thing. I'm not after you, just go away. If they are break cave? There's a wolf nearby somewhere. Why don't you come and get some of this lovely bait? Come get some of this lovely, lovely bait. Ah, yes, we need to get the hammer on that. So I was, whilst the charcoal was burning away and everything was just crafting in the background and I was breaking down wood into sticks and we're turning into charcoal and I was turning steel bloom into, well, turning the charcoal and iron into steel bloom and doing steel over there. Oh, air cavalry, yes. I mean, if they are tameable, absolutely. Although I kind of like the idea, if you could tame a bear, of me just riding a bear surrounded by like a 10 wolf pack. I think that would be pretty sweet. Is there anything else on us we need to get rid of? Oh yeah, the food. Let's pop that in here, get that cooking. And pop that one down there. We might as well grab hold of that as well. Cool, cool, cool. Let's call down an exotic export. I'd like to request an exotic thing. Oh, I see you. I see you. Kinda close to my horses. So he's probably been caught there. Now we need to feed him. And to do that, we need to find something we can carry. Something like that. Oh, I love that camera so much. And then we need to sneak up to him and drop this within his range so he can start munching away. It's a bit of a problem that there's one which has decided to... Oh, no, we're okay. There you go, buddy. Do you fancy crossing the river and getting caught in that trap? It doesn't look like it, which means you'll probably just end up attacking my house. Yes, while I was AFK and while there was some charcoal being made, a wolf was just stood out there, just tearing into my house. Like going absolutely crazy on it. You fancy eating? I left you a lovely little carcass. Yeah, 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 yeah. See the carcass? Eat the carcass. Don't worry about me. Eat the carcass. You do that. Yum, num, 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 num. Right. Meanwhile, let's get these vestiges made whilst he is hopefully going to eat that carcass soon. What do we need for these? Refined wood. We've got a fair bit of that, so let's grab some of that. And then we should be able to make a deer trophy, a rabbit trophy. I was really hoping it was going to be the rabbit's head mounted. Oh well. Could your house survive if one of its walls are destroyed? Yes, it could. Let's just pop that one down there, but I don't want that over there. I want that over there. Yes, it could definitely survive. There's another wolf. What are you attacking? You are attacking my house. You really don't like those stairs, do you? What just happened? Yeah, if one wall goes down, it'll be absolutely fine. Because it's pretty much a one-tier house. Oh, I could have picked him up and put him on the old skinning bench to get more stuff. That was silly. Because it's only a one-tier house and it doesn't need a lot of support for the roof. So if it lost one wall, it'd be fine. If it took out like a whole bunch, it might get to the point where this starts getting unstable and collapsing. But one wall would be fine. I don't know if you saw the beginning of the last stream. I think it was where we set fire to the house. Our old wooden house, and watched it burn down. But you could see there that it got to points where it's not enough structure and it started collapsing. So we've got a little rabbit. I'm going to pop down right there. Got a lovely horse head, which can go nowhere. There's one little spot there it wants to go. You're not fine. You can just go there. I'm okay with that. And then a lovely deer head. Nothing wants to go there. Why don't you want to go there? It's a lovely spot. Oh. I'm going to find it. It's obviously pixel perfect. Where are you? There you are. Beautiful. My wall of death. Awesome. Right, so that's that done. Let's get our axe back down there. Let's drop off the rest of this stuff. Clear that up a bit. We don't want... Oh, we've got some more meat on us. We need to get rid of that. Keep pressing the wrong button because I've been playing too much Schedule 1. Get rid of that. Right, I think that is everything. I've got 4 wooden roofs on me, by the way, from when I was doing mining in the caves, and I needed to get up to some slightly higher ores that I couldn't otherwise reach. Let's grab the exotics and see how many we can fit into the pod that came down. We can fit loads in there. Excellent. Off you go. Move back. She is not going to sleep. I can hear her thumping around. Off it goes. Goodbye. Deliver that to the station for me. Right then. Don't suppose that other one's being caught? It doesn't look like it. He might... I can't see a carcass down there, so he might have had that carcass already. Let's go check. He has eaten it, yes. So we need something else to feed him. And I think 2 things, and then he will be our friend. If we scared literally everything away. There's something. Just a rabbit? Just a rabbit. I don't think a rabbit's enough. You would be enough. But you've just seen me. That's a shame. Okay. There are some things over here. Oh. Not quite a headshot, but it'll do. I'll take a shot to the heart. Right, let's go feed this one to our wolf. And then hopefully after that, he should be pretty good to go. And then we want to go and get some pumpkins. And there should be some just over there. And I think there's some corn. I think that's corn just over there as well. Oxygen's low. Haven't seen that for a while. Okay. He is unfortunately looking at us. Can we sneak it by the side? Okay, it's fine. Drop it. Run away. You got a little bit in. You can have that. That's yours. Need to fix that because I need to keep jumping up over that step now. Let's get some oxygen and some water. Pop that over. And some water. Look. That happens way too often as well. Seems like jumping onto the steps rather than just nicely going up them. And when his health bar disappears, that's when we know he's been tamed. Right, what else do we need to do? We need to refill our lantern while I'm looking at it. That is weirdly done on the anvil. No, it's not. It's done on the crafting bench. My mistake. Not so weird. Nice. We should probably repair our knife and pickaxe while we're here. So that's done. I'm excited. I'm excited. Go on, eat it. Eat it. Yeah. Yeah. Is it just one feed, or will it maybe be a couple of feeds until he is tamed? He didn't eat it all. Okay. That may be a wolf. And I thought our other snare was a bit closer than that. Oh, it wasn't. That is him. Excellent. I'm going to go get you some food. Leave me alone. Is this corn? Yes, let's grab a little bit of corn as well. To put in the seed extractor. That's probably fine. And some pumpkins. I knew there were some over here. That was probably fine as well. There's something over here. It's already seen me. What are you? Pronghorn. That would be perfect. Where are you? Oh, right in the nostril. Right in the nostril. Let's go and feed this to our good little boy. Which way is he facing? Sneaky, 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 sneaky. There's some food for you. Run away. Now that other health bar has disappeared. Oh, it hasn't disappeared. No, it's not quite there yet. Has he finished that one? Maybe. I don't know. We should probably get him another one just in case. Would you like to eat a wee little sheep? I suppose a goat more than a sheep. Did I just run straight past it? I glanced away for a second and I am now entirely lost. Where did that body go? Where did that body go? Well, that's ridiculous. Okay, let's get something else instead. Where is something else? There's a wolf up there. I don't know if they'd eat wolf. You're running away. You're another wolf. Where did you go? Oh, throat shot. Throat shot. I really should be bringing my horse for this so I can at least get 2 on him. Or has his health bar disappeared because he's tamed? Hello, little buddy. Hello, little buddy. So you must be the owner. So I suppose we can't get the owner until we release him. Press to claim ownership. Gareth. I'm not sure if I like Gareth particularly. But okay, Gareth it is. So melee damage, health regen. They're probably both quite good. I'm going to leave it for the moment. Until we sort of think about what we want with him. You can have a little pat. Oh, good boy. And then come with me and come and join the... stupid step. You coming? Come on. Come and join the horse pack. I don't want you going down there because you probably will attack him. Where have you gone, Gareth? What's your plan from there, mate? What is your plan from there? I think so, Dion. Yes, I think you can. Oh, I should have reset the trap because there's another one right there. Gareth! Well, come on then. There you... No, you almost had it. You almost had it. Can you come up there? Can you come up there? There you go. Yeah, they're all friends. You stay there. Wait, I need to check your... It's just follow or wander. Okay, fine. That is all fine. Excellent. Let's go and give him a bit more food. And then we want to reset that one, ideally, without aggravating that dude. Which could be difficult at this stage. Yeah. Well, that's fine, because I would... No, don't stay in it. So I'll just pop that there, and it might attract another wolf. Let's pop the wolf bait. Yeah, I think you... I don't know if you can breed all animals. But there is definitely breeding, because I've seen people talking about like breeding the perfect stats on raptors, which is a giant bird, which might be in the DLC, I'm not sure. And in the next patch, they're bringing in breeding updates for the boars, which you can apparently get somewhere, which we'll maybe look for at some other point. Right, so things are going good. We've got a wolf. That's amazing. He can come out with us hunting. That's going to make things so much nicer. We could look at doing some missions on the board, but there is also other stuff we need to be making. So let's have a final look through tier 2, and I promise this will be the last time I slowly go through tier 2. I do want the water skin, I think. Saying that, we now have tier 3 where we have a canteen. So perhaps we should, but that needs cured leather. That probably is made there? No. Where do you make cured leather? It's got to be somewhere. I don't know how good the search is. Like whether it... Yeah, that's because it's an ingredient. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. Where would you make cured leather? I remember Ark having an absolutely bonkers breeding program. Yes. Probably. I mainly just messed around in Ark while other people did all the work for me. I don't really feel... Like if I had to play with Ark again now, I would have no idea what I was doing. Howdy, James. How's it going? Where would you make cured leather? In a ranching station? No, that's silly. Okay. Other mouse, over to the laptop. Let's look it up. That keyboard is... Oh, it's very precariously balanced and that's about to fall off. Icarus. Cured leather. Because if we can get that relatively soon anyway, then I won't unlock the tier 2 one. On the drying rack. Of course it's on the drying rack. Or on the smoker, which we want as well. And that was a tier 3, wasn't it? Where did I see the smoker? Or was that tier 4 maybe? Don't know. Okay. Just looking up for anything shiny and yellow. Shiny and yellow. Ah, no, that's tier 3. So we want that anyway. That's going to need concrete, steel screws, iron. Yeah, okay, so we're not going to worry. That was all just to say we're not going to worry about getting that one. Some suggestions for breaking your fast tomorrow. Something very light. Oh, I don't know. What about like a scrambled egg? You? No! No! Oh, get on. Get on. Who's a good boy? Who's a good... I'm not having two Gareths. Garviel. Oh, he's a good boy. You. Come here a second. Come and be near the horses. There you are. Are they? Okay, not scrambled egg then. Something light. What's considered light foods? I don't know. Like a fruit salad? Something just healthy and liquidy, which would just go straight through you, I'd imagine. I need to reset that trap. That trap over there also has a wolf in it, and another wolf just chilling by him. Do you eat wolves? Because there's one right there if you want it. And this one here, 5. Reset the trap. You've already got some food. We need to get you some food. Maybe, unless you ate that other wolf. No, I don't think you eat wolves. Okay. Let's get him some food. Yeah, I'd go for like a nice fruit salad then. Like a properly nice one. Not rabbit. That's a wolf. That's no good to me. That's a rabbit. That's no good to me. assuming we've got all of these plants. I need to put that other stuff in the harvester, don't I? I need to do that when I go back to base. Ba-dum. Did I ask how you were, James? I can't remember. I can't remember if I was being rude and ignored you because I was looking at wolves. Large deer is no good. Can't pick him up. There are normally so many animals around. Something over here. Where are you? What are you? You can't see me. I'm behind a rock. Don't see me. Damn it. Oh well. So what are you? Another wolf. Wolves are no good for me. Just playing some stuff while you wait for food. Well, 2 follow-up questions. What are you playing? What are you eating? Right, excellent. Why is there mud on the top of my screen? Is that just from the thing I'm carrying, maybe? Pragmata? Ooh, and a pizza. Okay. How are you finding Pragmata? I've seemed to have heard some... I haven't heard a lot about it, to be honest, but I've seemed to have heard some good things about it. That makes sense. Where is my trap? Well, he's not eating anything over there. I'm going to come over here and just grab these. I don't think I've got any of these. And we'll see if we can turn those into seeds. Although if they're a water-based plant, that might not really work. Oh, nope. Yeah. Okay, we're just going to have to go for the old run and dump. Run away! Kind of like a cross between Dead Space, Death Stranding, Bioshock, and Nier. Well, that's a wild assortment of games. Did the Pragmata ending spoil for you because you were just randomly scrolling shorts? Well, that sucks. Right. Tier 2 stuff. Don't need the shears, because that's going to be for shearing sheep collecting as well. We don't want that. Same with the milk pail. I don't think we really need the watering can quite yet. We've never used an iron spear. We will want a sickle for farming, but we're not there yet. We already have an ice box. We don't need the ice box. We are out of ice, though. So another thing I might try and do today is go and get some ice from the Arctic biome. That'll be something different and interesting. Not fussed about the crossbow. Don't want that because that takes 2 iron ingots to make a single bolt. And that uses a steel ingot to make a bolt. That's crazy. The steel axe, steel pickaxe, steel knife. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to want those. We will want those too, but not quite yet. Unless we start getting fertilizer created, I suppose. It wouldn't hurt. And maybe we're not in a rush for that. We probably want a herbalism bench because I did get poisoned again while I was in the cave. So that might not hurt. Same with these. Don't want to use steel or iron ore to... Leave my base alone. No. There we go. He's down there. I don't think... Oh, no, there is one over there. Now that's probably been caught as well. We need more carcasses. Was it something you were thinking about playing, Dion? Has it properly ruined the whole thing for you? Oh, I think I got him in the ankle. I thought that was him, and I'm now very lost as to where he would be. Uh-huh. It's this situation all over again, is it? Do you know, I saw its horn there. I could not see its body at all. Okay, got him though. Would have liked to play, but your laptop likely isn't good enough. It's fair enough. I think there was a demo for it, wasn't it, in the next fest, and I never even got around to playing the demo. Looks fun though. Okay, don't worry about it. There you go. No, just eat that. It's delicious. Nom 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 nom. He's just having a little sleep over there. He's alright. Pepperoni, ham and bacon. That's my sort of pizza, that. Just all the meats. There's a storm coming in, so let's see if we can... Oh, there's one of my wolves. That's a large deer. That's no good for us. You would do, though. Oh, right in the nose face. Not to mention you probably couldn't afford it. Yeah, that's more my problem as well. Same with, like, Crosswind. I'd love to play Crosswind, but can't really chuck... I think it's like 30 quid. Can't really chuck 30 quid at a game. Same with the Steam controller. I would quite like the Steam controller. I am not spending £85 on a Steam controller. Oh, no shot again. We'll go give that to the other one, and then hopefully by the time this storm is finished, they will all be fed and happy. Hello, have a carcass. Goodbye. Alright, let's get out of the storm. I'm going to close my door. I don't need to. It just makes me feel better. A little outside the minimum requirements. As is always the way. Right, so let's leave those two eating. We need to... Might as well eat that because that's about to spoil anyway. We'll eat that one. We've got some spoiled meat on us that we don't want. So let's pop that over there. Nope, let's pop that over there. Oh yeah, we needed to go to the old seed maker, which has made as many seeds as it can. Might need 2 to do that, I suppose. Let's pop that and that and that in there, see if it can turn that into seeds. Nice collection of seeds straight away, though. I'm liking that, liking that. I'm not really using those other 2 traps, so I might as well put those back. So what are you playing at the moment then, Dion? And where did we get over here? I don't think I want to worry about the one-shot pistol. Don't need any of that yet. We are definitely going to want gunpowder at some point, so I am just going to unlock it. So I don't want to get to a point where we like accidentally don't have enough points or something. Don't care about fishing. Fishing can wait. Fishing fertility serums. Yeah, so there you go. You can definitely breed things because you can make them very fertile. Armors, yes, but I need to like write down the stats of mine, which I might have actually done at some point. Did I do that? I think so. I think I thought about looking at it. If we come over to here and look at the bone armor, 16 physical, 15 cold, 11 exposure, 29 heat, and then melee and melee. Yes. Oh, my pet's made a kill somewhere. And a tree fell over on my stone house. I was wondering what that damage marker was that popped up. Crusader Kings 3. I've never played the Crusader Kings style games. Seemed like the sort of thing I would probably get into, but it would take me like a bit of time to really dig into it. What else are we looking at? Sticks from wood, so we could have just unlocked that there, I suppose. We've got anti-poison paste and stuff. Not worried about that. Oh no, it's because we're in tier 1. Yes. So maybe stuff, maybe an Arctic riding saddle. If we're thinking about going to the Arctic, we will want an animal bed at some point. Animal feed pack. We will probably want that at some point as well. But I think really, like the troughs would be nice, but I need to really get down and dig them or build them a proper thing. Okay, let's go straight to tier 3. Let's get the machining bench. We're going to want the alteration bench. We're going to want the canteen and the oxygen tank. A thermos, maybe, at some point. I'm assuming that's better for the... Or it's just sturdier. That has a water intake. Does the wood one have a water intake? Not that we have it yet, but at some point where... No, it doesn't. So we are going to want... Where is it? That one. So I'm going to get that now. We'll want the cement mixer, I guess, because a few things need concrete and stuff. We will probably want the better forge. Let's get that. Not too fussed about those quite yet, obviously. We're not quite there. We have a concrete furnace. Why did we get a forge if we got... I don't know. We want the concrete furnace, though, don't we? Because that's how we get glass and stuff. So let's get that. Biofuel composter. Yes, because we're going to want biofuel. I wanted to get into Europa Univalis, but they're too complicated. And Stellaris. There we go. I got there. Yes. Same thing with me. I think I've tried Stellaris. I don't think I've ever tried Europa before either. Right. Now we're getting to some interesting stuff. We want the deep mining drill. I don't really care about the rest of it, I don't think. We will want the water pump, because that's what we're going to use for farming, and we're going to want the water pipe tool. Not so bothered about the rest of that. A water purifier. We will probably want that. Let's pick that up. We've only got 6 points left, however. A windmill grinds stuff down. Is there anything there that we think we might need? No, I don't think so. The smoker, yes. We want the smoker. And a portable beacon, I definitely want. Just having a quick look through. Cave scanner could be useful, but then again, I've been using the internet anyway. What I'm more interested in is the glass working bench. He said, pronouncing it very weird. Same studio, yeah. Advanced textiles. We probably will want those, but we've only got a couple of points, so let's not worry. What I want, though, is that, and then that, I think. So I don't actually want the basic glass ones, because they can only do tier 2 storms, whereas the reinforced, they do tier 5 storms. So we want that, and then we want to get probably... We'd probably be okay with that. Right, that was that was a lot of stuff. We've just spent all of our points. How many talents do we only have 1 talent at the moment, so I'm not too worried about spending that. Right, that was a lot of stuff. Not really a vast amount of space. I guess we can't really make any of that stuff on our character. It's all going to be... I never actually looked at the armors, did I? Did I spend all my points? 100%. That's fine. We'll look at that later. When is that something attacking me? I don't think so. Machining bench. Wood. I wish there was a way to pin that. Pin. Wood, stone, iron nails, ingots. In fact, we don't need that because that's already there. Epoxy, iron nails, stone, and wood. Iron nails. I think it was quite a lot. Epoxy. is over here. We might need some more of it. How much can we make? 12? Yeah, do that. Stone and wood. Make the house bigger for more space and walk 5 minutes from one station to another. I have sort of built it with the idea of it being expandable in mind. Not so much this way, where we're going over the cliff. But in that direction, yes, that is much more of an option. But we do have all the space in the middle as well. I could, you know, always use that a bit more. We don't need this anymore, because that should now be empty. That's where we were keeping our charcoal. Looks like our wolves have finished taming. We need to make the... oh my word, you really did a number on this. I do like that when it gets a bit destroyed that it actually is like a physical change. Like I can fall through that gap rather than just being cosmetic. Big fan of that. Let's get that on because we're going to need that. Hello, who are you? Merlin. Yes. Hello, Merlin. You follow me. You get reset. And who are you? Aggravain. Yeah, okay. You also follow me and get reset. Who are you? You're Garviel. Okay, you're just wandering around. You are probably my new 2 ones. Yes, Merlin. Yes. Aggravain. Yes, you just stay in this area and hopefully don't go too far. We'll come back for you at some point. Don't worry, it's definitely going to happen. Right, that's cool. Oh. Oh, just like immediately. Saw it happen. We need to get that repair thing out. It is also late. Don't know if that changes how many animals we might see out and about. Let's have a little look. I do use mods. I don't have any on this. I did have a look at the mods for the game, but there was nothing there which really stood out as being sort of a requirement. That's just a rabbit. You look bigger than a rabbit. Yeah, you are. But there have been other games where I have used sometimes substantial numbers of mods. I can't really think what the last game was I did. What have I played previously? Oh, Space Engineers. Space Engineers, I ran a lot of mods. It's right click to drop. There's some food, little buddy. There's some food, little buddy. Right, let's get that repaired because that is driving me mad. It's looking all over the place. Could not see the wood for the trees. There we go. That's nicer. And then doo-loop, doo-loop. Sweet. What is the highest number of mods I've put in one game? Yours was Minecraft, a little over 300. Does that not feel excessive? At some point you're not like, this is too many mods. I don't know what the highest number would have been. I had a fair few in Space Engineers. I mean, not 300, but maybe like 12 or so. And then maybe like, what else would I put a lot of mods in? Like City Skylines, I suppose. I think I had a few in that. But again, that's probably around the same amount again. Let's craft... Nope, it's not there. It's over here. Nope. Get myself confused. Over here. Oh, what are we missing? Oh, yeah, epoxy. That's why I had more rookie numbers. Yeah, I know. I feel ashamed of it now. Never have before, but I do now. Right, machining bench. Sweet. And then I guess all the other new stuff that we can get is going to be in the machining bench. Oh, we never actually picked it up. Never actually picked it up. There we go. So you, I'm just going to put down here. Sweet. So this can make everything the crafting bench can, it looks like. Looks like, doesn't it? So what do we want here? Not bothered about either of those. Canteen, yes, if we can get cured leather. We need the smoker. Where's the smoker? Smoker. That needs concrete and steel screws. Okay. Concrete, which is under cement mixer. That needs that stuff. Refined wood, iron ingot, rope. Let's grab all of that stuff and move all of that over there. And you and you. And we'll probably just pick you up at some point. Unless we've got one over there now as well. What are you? A rabbit. I can see you. Let's get some refined wood. Make sure we go to the right bench. What else was it? Oh, that's everything. Sweet. Craft ourselves a concrete mixer. Cement mixer. You can go there. So you can make concrete mix out of tree sap, stone and silica, or tree sap and crushed limestone. Well, we've never had limestone. So it's going to be tree sap, stone and silica, which means we're going to need more tree sap, which was from sticks. Which I don't have a lot of there, but I do have a fair few there. Make me a bunch of tree sap. Excellent. Let's eat some food. What else was it? Stone and silica. We've got a bit of silica. Not a lot, I don't think. What were the ratios? Yeah, that's perfect. So we'll just wait for that tree sap to come in. That'll be that. 50% of them were dependencies, libraries or something else other mods needed to work. Many were small mods changing one thing, or sub-mods just adding stuff to a bigger mods, or even compatibility patches for mods to work together. Actual big mods was less than 10, yeah. Right, let's pick this up, because that's going to just confuse me constantly otherwise, and also gives us a bit of space for something else. We'll get rid of that as well. What else we use? Steel screws as well. I saw those down there. They just use steel. We get 100 for each. So if we say we'll do 5, that'll probably be a lot to get us started with. How was the poem? Was that whole thing the poem? Better than Edgar Allan Poe. Well, that's an opinion and a half. He's fairly well respected, you know. How much can you make? Only 25. Okay, craft me 25. That's fine, whatever. That should be enough to get the smoker, and that's what I'm very excited about, because that'll give us some big old bonuses to our food. What else is there? We were looking at it like this, weren't we? We wanted that. We need the smoker to get the cured leather. We can make an oxygen tank. I would like 4 of those again, but we are lacking steel ingots and epoxy. So maybe if we just go for 1, I suppose. It's a start. Let's grab hold of that. Packed fuel. Mortar and pestle, machine and bench, skin and bench, carpentry, cooking, stone, oxide dissolver, wood. Biofuel composter we will want at some point. Not too much of a rush for that. A concrete furnace would be nice, but again, not massive rush because I think our other furnace is doing okay. Portable beacons, we want lots of those, but we need glass, so we do want to make a glass working bench at some point. And the deep mining drills, also incredibly useful. They need electronics though, which is way beyond us at the moment. The water purifier, I guess, would be nice, but then we probably have to connect that to like the rainwater harvester or something, or to a biofuel water pump maybe. And then the ranching station. What else is there? Storage, structures, firearms, projectiles, mission items, homestead. Okay, so we're probably... If I can get that water canteen to maybe another oxygen bottle, because I'm assuming we can just plug that oxygen bottle into here. Yes, we can. You need more oxide, however, which I helpfully put nearby. And you hold 5 litres compared to 1, which will last us a lot longer. Talking of water. Lovely stuff. What are you? Yeah, rabbit. You can sort of tell by the way the bars are and the way they move. What about you? Large deer, that's no good for me. What about you guys? One of those at least was a rabbit, one's a tyrannus, that's no good. Baby deer's no good. Normal deer? Yep. There is indeed multiplayer in this. I could hear you coming, I just don't care. I can't remember if it's 4 or 8 player, but yes there is, which would obviously make life a lot easier. So one of the most popular mods is like reduces the grind for solo players. There you go. That's a large deer, isn't it? Yes. Rabbit. Tyrannus. I should probably sleep, I suppose, so it's not quite as dull, right? Let's do that. We should have a bigger coziness bonus now as well. 74. Gives us 18 minutes, did that say? 18 minutes of pure coziness. No worries, Dion. You enjoy that sleep and enjoy your first feast after your fast. I'm sure that's something you're very much looking forward to. What are you? You look like a rabbit, I'm guessing. Or you're crossing the river anyway. I don't fancy swimming to get you in piranha-infested waters. I don't know if I've got soy. What's that? You'll do. If we can get these 2 tamed, that will give us 6 wolves. Which I will be quite happy about. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. He is going to need something else to eat as well. Let's see if we can spot something else before we head back home. And then the concrete will be done, I think, next. That looks... Oh, because I wasn't in stealth mode. Stupid. Trying to get like just a lucky shot off. Where did you go? I see you. I see you. The one thing we don't have, unfortunately, is a way of saying, like, all wolves follow me, or all horses follow me. I can either do it individually, or I can do everything. There you go, a bit more food. I think the other one might have finished taming. I've got no stamina to run away from him. There's a slight miscalculation on my part. You have finished taming. Yay, what is your name? Arthur? Sweet. I don't know where they get these names from. Come with me, Arthur. We'll leave that trap there. No, we won't, because it'll get destroyed by a storm. So we will pick it up in case we want... well, we probably will need to get some more at some point. At some point, they'll start dying. I don't want to go too close to that other one because he'll attack it. Come on, Arthur. There he is. He's coming. Hey, Merlin. Right, that is 5. That's cool. Not that. Didn't like him just sat there looking at my... Well, there's one more taming, James, and I'll tell you what, when he's finished, unless he's got a really sweet name, we'll call him Dutch, alright? You're alright there, you comfortable, Ignatius? For you do not look it. Right, let's grab that concrete. Let's pop that into the machining bench. And that should be enough for the smoker. Not enough for the smoker? Where's the smoker? Why can I not see it? What are we missing? Charcoal. We can get charcoal. That's not a problem. There's your charcoal. Where's my smoker? Oh, there it is. This is quite exciting. Why did we end up picking up a torch? I have no need for a torch. Did I make one by accident? The smoker should go over by the food stuffs, I guess. Does it fit in there? Oh, not quite. That's a shame. I don't really want to put it by my bed. Will it fit in there? I mean, just about. Just about. Right, so you can make cured leather. We need leather and tree sap. There is tree sap in here. There is leather in here. And then what about the rest of it? It just doesn't need anything. It just needs fuel. And it uses charcoal as fuel. Well, that's another reason for us to get oodles and caboodles of charcoal. So I might set these all off going again then. How much do we have in here? Or maybe we'll be okay, actually. We've got quite a lot. So charcoal goes in there. Why is it not? Because I've got to actually tell it to. Okay. Make me some of that. And then does it just do the other bits automatically? Because it's not coming up with an option. Oh, because it has to be raw. Oh. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll get you some raw stuff then. Not now, but all the stuff in there is just slowly rotting. We should probably actually go and give some to our animals. Because these are basically never fed. I think it does give them a little experience bonus. You want some? Let's go and grab some more from the fridge. Make sure that is full stacks. Alright, who else needs it? You're okay. You're okay, but I gave you some anyway. You're okay, I gave you some anyway. You need some. Don't go. Well, you're pretty much fine anyway. You need some. Wouldn't it hurt giving you some? You're okay. You could do with a couple. You are still taming. I've got the word for taming. Right, cool. Let's use up some of that food at least. I'm putting it in the fridge. It's absolutely pointless because it's just empty and full of rotten meat at this point. Soybeans we were going to put into the seed maker. Nice, that's going to make us some soy seeds. We do have an extra snare trap. Oh, because we did pick it up, didn't we? I forgot that for a moment. We have lots of dirt in there. We'll have to remember that when it comes to making the compost. Right. So what was there anything else we wanted like nowish? I suppose more of that. Or we want the cured leather for that. That's coming to get the canteen. Quite excited about that. At least one more oxygen tank. So can we get some more epoxy? Epoxy is sulfur and tree sap. Well, the tree sap we put in here, but I think you've got some. You've got some. Sulfur will be in here. We're basically out of sulfur. That's a bit of a problem. I have to go on a bit of a sulfur hunt. That gets us 6, which isn't bad. Wouldn't mind getting some more tree sap because that's getting quite low. Let's grab a couple of stacks of sticks. Make us some tree sap. Now you've done the epoxy. Let's bring that over here. Pop that in there. Why were we doing that? To get another oxygen tank? Yes. And then the canteen, we're waiting on the cured leather, which is coming from you. Let's grab what you've got already. Pop that in there. Make a canteen. Which means we can finally get rid of our sponge. Which we have had for such a long time. Right, was there anything else? That's those. None of those. I mean, there are a few things here, but nothing that's like... I want to do it now. Okay. So let's come over here. Let's pop that one there. And swap that one over with that one. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. That needs sulfur as well. So it is quite important. It was a good sponge. It did good stuff. I have no fault with the sponge. It did a great job. It's just now functionally useless to us. Well, I say that. Let's go and give Ignatius some water. And then let's swap that over with that. Stick that one in there. It completely empties that. But that's not a problem, and that gives us a lot more water to carry around. We don't have a water slot in this suit. We would be able to get one if we got a new suit from this and this. No? Where was it? Was it this? Yes, this bit. So we can get... Sounded like someone was kicking off. Oh, he's finished down there. We'll go get Dutch in a second. So that one doesn't have one, but over here that has a food slot and a water slot. Water slot. Water slot and 2 module slots. I'm not actually sure what they do, but I suppose that's good. And obviously the further up you get, the better they get. And I think there's a couple that we can't get. Yeah, these ones here we can't get because we can't get the red stuff. Suit, oxygen, food, water. Suit, oxygen, food, water. Suit, oxygen, water. So that's probably one I would be... There's -5 inventory slots. The suit, oxygen, water. That one is probably one I would go for. Because I don't care about the food. I do care about the suit, oxygen, and water. Plus that one gives me physical resistance compared to that one. And it isn't much more expensive. We do need to research those to get there, though. Well, that's 5 physical resistance. That's only 10. That one's actually probably fine. Back to that. Good boy, Merlin. Good boy, Merlin. Go pop him on the skinning bench, and then we can get our first food in the smoker. And we'll take that spoiled meat out, which has been there for a while as well. Ah, da 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 da. Ah, but not standard meat. Fair enough. Standard meat will still go in here then. Okay. And then we picked up that spoilt meat, which will go in there, which we'll use for something at some point. Right, what on earth was I doing? I have the oxygen canister, I have water, we have the smoker going. Oh, we were looking at suits, weren't we? That's what we were doing. Yeah, so that's just oxygen. That's 5 physical resistance, 5 physical... Oh, because it's got an extra module slot. What do the module slots do? I don't know. I guess it goes there. Don't know what it does. But it's probably good to have it, I guess. No idea. But we have to pay to research that to get that, and then pay to research that to get that. So we'd need 50, 100. We'd need 350 Ren, and then another 100 to get that one. But I think that's probably one I'd save up for to get. So that being the case, if we come here and look at some simple quests, we could find a hidden cache within an area left behind by other prospectors. Now, it says that's hard. Is it? Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. And then let's find 6 wolves. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see you. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are you, number 6? Oh, we haven't got him yet. He's still down here. Dutch. Wait, no, come back. Come back, Dutch. Sweet. Right, and you follow as well. We'll pick that up. We'll press the wrong button. We'll pick that up. And then we probably want to go around to them all and look at their skill points. Probably melee damage. Yeah, let's just spec them all into melee damage to start with. Water consumption. Highlights hit targets. Heals a percentage of life? That seems okay. Did he just wander off? I went to have a drink. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm just going to whack it all into melee damage. I want them all just to hit like trucks. You're okay. You've got a couple so far. You've got a couple so far. Let's pet. Let's pet. Let's pet. Let's pet. Be nice if there was some physical variation between the wolves. They are all absolutely identical. Right. Boys and girls. Do I have boys and girls? Boy, 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 girl. We have one girl. Merlin. Okay. Come on then, boys and girl. Where's our map? Where is this mission? How do we know? Search the area for a hidden cache. Okay. Oh yeah, now it's showing us up there. Oh, it's miles away. Let's get on our horse. And we'll keep an eye out for sulfur as we go. Although saying that... Nope. Over on this one, I'm guessing. We would like to make our steel tools, which need epoxy and wood. Now, epoxy could be a problem. Wood's not so bad. Epoxy, can we make some more? We can make one because we don't have the sulfur for it. We don't have any more sulfur. Okay, that's fine. We won't worry about it for now. I want you all out of the house. That's it. And I'm just going to shut the door. Okay. Don't you trying to go back through there and get yourselves lost. Although that being said, shut that one as well. Let's get a drink of water before we go anywhere. We're also a bit low on food. Let's do that and that. All right. Wolfpack, go. Is there a way of saying to, like, attack something? I think they're all on passive at the moment. I think there was a shortcut for them to be put on aggressive. I don't really want them to be aggressive. I don't want them just charging off and murdering everything. Although that would level them up nicely. Bees! Stupid bees. Icarus. Tame. Shortcuts. Shortcuts. Insert or delete. I think I have to be looking at them. I think it does all of them. Alright, that's fine. I can't be bothered to do that for all of them. There's someone stood in front of me. Excuse me. So I have no idea how this mission works or why it might be classed as a hard. How fast are the wolves? Not as fast as you might think. Is the answer to that. I'm a little concerned about them just getting stuck somewhere. I don't know what happens if they get stuck and you keep on going. Like we've got 3 of you. So the rest of them are getting stuck, what looks like on that ridge. And Gareth is just looking the wrong way. Don't die already, Gareth. He's probably got into a fight. Yes, we just got some shared XP, so he's just been in a fight. Merlin may also have just got into a fight. Merlin's on his way. Come on, Gareth. Don't make me go back for you, you pain. He's going to make me go back for him. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Oh, Gareth, what are you doing? You just stuck on a tree somewhere like I just got stuck. Gareth? Oh, what am I following? I think I'm following my horse's marker on my map. That's great. Right, everyone's here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is he? 1, 2, 3. I can only see 4 of you now. Well, there's 5. I can't sort out that mess. Come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How have we already lost someone? Can't see where he must have died. I think we lost Gareth. Yeah, I do not think so, mate. Oh my word. Wait, has Gareth come back? Dutch. Well, there's Gareth. I think we've got all 6 again. You guys really should not be here. Please go away. Right, let's try that again. I am the alpha. As always, James, as I've always been, I am the alpha. You are definitely going to upset my pack. There we go. It is all very well having a pack of wolves, but my word, their AI is poor. I think we're just going to have to ignore it. And if they keep up and follow us, they keep up and follow us. If they don't, they don't. Well, that looks suspiciously like the sort of thing we're after. No, what is that? Oh, hello. Enzyme geyser. Place a vapor condenser on top to harvest exotics. Oh. Oh, this is the kind of thing we need a we've got everyone? Oh, actually we have. We need a beacon for. Okay, well don't run over it. I thought that was going to be the cache we were looking for. Oh, that's a big old cliff, which is really going to confuse my poor old wolves. Let's go this way. I think this is where one of those caves were that I went to off stream. Concerned that if I go too fast past the ridge, they will just hurtle off the edge of the cliff. Like I say, I think we're just going to have to... They either follow us and survive, or they don't. Hello, this... is also not in the map. Not like the mission, I don't think. Unless this is this. Watermelon. Ooh, squash. Nice. Okay. Mission complete. That was ridiculously easy. Do we get one of those reward things again? No? I suppose the reward is the stuff inside, isn't it? Well, that was preposterously easy to do, that one. Alright, cool. That got us a little bit more Ren. And some squash and watermelon, which is beautiful. We can get those in the old seed extractor. So I'm just going to run all the way back to base now, or until my stamina runs out at least. We'll see how well the pack does at keeping up with us. Oh, and we've ran towards a cliff, which is going to be a problem for them. And past a wolf. So I can, like, goat my way down if I'm careful. I'm not sure they will. So this will be the first test for our wolf pack, I guess. We're almost at base. I was almost going to look at my map. I was like, no, we'll keep going and we'll see if they manage to catch up. Oh, up you go. How are they doing? 1, 2, 3. Merlin is in trouble. Oh, yeah, 2 of them back already. Good job, guys. No, this one? No, all stay. All stay. All stay. Don't all follow. Oh. Hello, Arthur. You're right there, mate. What are you doing? You jumping over my steps? And I'll have you. I'll have you. I'll have you and I'll skin you. Perfect. Fits perfectly. Don't worry about it. Yes, we basically did that for a bit of Ren, didn't we? Find the bodies of a prospector team killed. Do you know what? Let's have a little trek into the ice zone and see if we can get us some more. There's a baby deer stuck under there, but I don't think we can. Can you follow? Can you get off of there? I'm going to just assume you can. I'm just going to get all of these following me again. 1, 2. 3. 4. It might be that some of them are still stuck somewhere or are possibly dead. I don't know. And I don't know if there's a way of getting like a list of all of your animals. I get you all to run over here a bit. Should have 4 of you. You were supposed to be following me, weren't you? Oh, there's one hidden in there. Right, can we come over here? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5. I wish Agravane is over there somewhere. Where are you, Agravane, and what are you doing? You're in a fight with a horse. Good boy, Agravane. Right, you can continue following. And what did I say we're going to do? We're going to go and get some ice if we can, because that'll help us, obviously, preserve our food. Oh my word. No, don't skin. Stop, stop. No, I'd like to close that door. I'd rather my wolves didn't come in here because I think that's just a recipe for... Oh my word. Alright, fine. You're in here now. Whatever. Oh, that's the sound of the skinning bench. Okay. Alright, let's smoke those special meats of ours. They should be both be smokable. Yes, they are. Max smoke. Or basic. Oh, we can do basic meat. Oh, whack it all in there. You, Max smoke. And you, what do you give us? Yeah, still no extra experience, but we might as well get you going. Let's pop that one in there. We don't have the other ones yet? No, but that's good. I think we're probably out of food pretty much, aren't we? I think we've got you all, haven't we? Yeah. So the nearest Arctic entrance is this one here. So let's head down there. In fact, it's the only one we can see. We can see a bit of Arctic there, but no way of getting there. Let's go see if we can survive in the Arctic with literally no equipment. Oh, hello. There's another one there. You have been very busy, and I appreciate that. Please don't come in. Because with the smoker... So this dried gamey meat... oh, hold on. It doesn't give us our... experience gain. I thought it did. Oh. We need other foods to give us the experience gain. Oh. Can we search based on its... No. Oh. That makes me sad. I'd heard that the smoker was amazing because it takes all the stuff that usually gives you experience, but it must be specific. Yeah, honey smoked bacon gives you a 15% experience boost, which is amazing. But we currently don't have pigs, and I don't know where we even find pigs. And I think that's probably... Oh, in that case, this is actually relatively useless to us. I suppose the dried normal meat's going to be good. I want that back. Don't you dare do anything with that. I'm very disappointed. There's one to your southwest just as your map is covered. Thank you, Matt. Oh, we've got that stuff to put in the seed extractor as well. I'd forgotten about that. Let's just pop it all in there. I don't care too much. We've also got some bees to add to our bee collection. And some honey for there. And some fish chunks we may as well just cook up. Don't really care too much. Normal bacon gives 15%. Hogs are just to your northeast. That's good to know. Up here somewhere. Southwest. Also just about here-ish. Yeah, that's what it looks. It looks like you can just see the snow encroaching into the standard terrain there. What was I doing? I was emptying stuff in my inventory. I'm carrying 100 wood for no reason. Let's get rid of that. We're also carrying some rotten veg and some epoxy that can go in there. And how did you get in? How did you get in? Well, because he's magic. That's how Merlin got in. Because he's magic. Right. Where is my horse? There. Oh, oh my word. Okay. We're not going anywhere. We're heading back home, guys. Sorry, that was a very short trip. Everyone come here. Everyone stay and wander. Ugh. Okay. Well, whilst it's doing that, we don't have the points for it. Well, in fact, what do we need for... Oh, we need sulfur, don't we? Because we need epoxy. Yeah. And the only place I have sulfur is in there. I might... Oh, I don't think there's going to be any sulfur nearby. Just in case I could randomly see it. Let's just go on a little run and see if we can spot any nearby sulfur. I'd be very surprised if we can, but you never know. I know there's some up by the cliff faces up there. We'll have a little look down in this little stony canyon down here. But no, just oxide. Well, let's grab some oxide while we're here, I suppose. Got a while until the severe storm starts kicking in. That's half in that stone. That'll do for that. Let's get back home and wait out the storm. Yeah, we're just starting to take damage from the storm now. We do need to go in and drink some water. There we go. Just a tip for your stream, when not watching live, the stream volume is relatively low in comparison to YouTube volume. When it goes to adverts, they're 2 or 3 times louder than your voice. What do you mean when not watching live? There's not... My voice volume is about as loud as it can... Like, it can't be boosted. It's not lowered. The game audio is obviously shoved down a bit, but my voice audio is up a fair bit. I do have the gain on the microphone I can increase, but I don't want to do that because I know if it starts clipping, and it's not quite at that point, I can maybe turn it up a little bit, I suppose. Which one is it? This one. Where are you at the moment? It was just marking it, just in case. Just in case. Where did I put that? Oh, that book's in front of me because I was looking at it. That's probably making some weird sounds for you. Alright, let's try putting it up a little bit. Hesitant to go too far, because I don't want it to start clipping. I'm trying to talk a little bit louder than normal to just see where it's going. Yeah, that's, yeah. Maybe about there is about as far as I would be comfortable putting it. Because once it starts clipping, it's a pain, particularly with recordings, trying to go through and edit it. But yeah, sorry about that, Matt. YouTube volume is a constant struggle in my life. What were we going to do? We were going to look at armors, weren't we? So the leather armor is more physical resistance, more cold, less heat, more exposure. And then health regen and stam regen's pretty good, actually. I like that. Fur armor looks pretty craftable. Is more, but not as much as the leather. More cold, obviously. Not good for heat, obviously. And Arctic exposure resistance. That would be good if we did go to the Arctic and we were trying to do something. Brown bear, I'm assuming you need a brown bear head, so that's not going to be any good for us. Let's skip that. Heavy obsidian, nope, no good. Ghillie armor looks quite craftable. Oh, it does lots of stuff. So it's actually less physical resistance than our existing armor, less cold, more heat, bit of movement speed. Why did we just get experience? Someone just killed something. Movement in the swamp biome. So we'd probably go for the leather and the fur for when we go to the Arctic. The leather to replace our existing, and then the fur for when we go to the Arctic. And in terms of tier 3 armors, got the Wayfarer. I've got no idea what that component is. But that's the desert exposure one. Don't even know where the desert is yet. That uses that same material. What is that? I suppose I could just look it up. Oh, I see. When you go back to look at them. I do apologise, Matt. Like I say, there's not a vast amount I can really do. It's easier when I do the video recordings. I can obviously go in and I change all the volumes to make sure it's all up. And I know my voice does record quite quiet. But I did used to have my mic set to be louder, but then if I do get loud and it starts clipping, it makes terrible noises on the recordings or on the stream, and then it's just horrible for everyone, really. Icarus. I mean, the way around it is to, you know, not that you should use ad blockers, because then YouTube doesn't make money, and I don't make money, but not like it's not like I make a living off of this. Cured leather armor. What is that? Platinum weave. Okay, so we're not quite there yet. That's fine. So maybe, oh, I suppose we don't have the points for it, because I was just looking while we're waiting for the storm to abate, and the storm has abated, but water is now critical. Wrong button. There we go. What we might need, however, is a spade, which needs to be fixed, which needs to be done at the anvil. Beautiful. We also picked up some oxite. We'll pop that in. Nope. Give me that back. Pop that in there. Let's pop our taxidermy knife back down there. And we'll put that one there. And then we need to eat some food. So we'll eat one of these each. And then let's go. Nope. Let's go and find all of our wolves first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby horse. 5. Where are you, number 6? Come, guys, you're so keen. I appreciate it, but come on. Can't see number 6. Or is it getting late? It's getting late. Okay, so we're not going to go yet. I take it back. Everyone stay. I've got like a hair in my eye or something that's driving me mad. Let's drop that one off there. Desert entrances are right next to both snow entrances. Well, there we go. That's that bit sorted. Let's grab that and that. Let's pop those in there. You've got some of this, which is going to be better than this. Yes. Let's swap those over. I'm just going to leave that in there for now. Why not? And then sleep. And then sleep. What I'm wearing bone armor at the moment, but I'm not planning on going very far into the snow. I just want to find some ice. You know, if I take a bit of damage or something, that's fine. And it's more just an exploratory little expedition. Just because we haven't been, it's just something new to do. So I'm trying not to look at the chat now, in case you're like, no, don't do it, you'll definitely die. Where did that? There you are. Do you want to get out? Get out from the tree. Get out from the tree. Which one are you? Why are you being such a pain? I don't want to have to cut the tree down just to get to you. Garviel. Of course it's you, Garviel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Let's go. And keep an eye out for sulfur. So we'll head up towards the cliff face up there. Because as I say, I've seen sulfur up that way a few times. I see some rocks there. Yeah, there's some sulfur right there. Perfect. Any of my wolves with me? Not a one. Oh, there's 1, 2. They'll catch up. I'm sure they'll catch up. Just keeping an eye out for more. So, I suppose I just want to jump in and see if the ores have respawned, but it does not look like it. That's fine. We've got no wolves now. Oh, we've got 1 wolf. Yeah, 2 of them are there. One of them is Garv. Garviel always seems to get stuck. And then are 2 of them still back at base, or there's more than 1 there? Okay. Well, they'll catch up or they won't. Whatever. Whatevs. Thought that was a big old sulfur rock then, but it's not. Okay, so it'll probably be, and this is where they're going to get really stuck, isn't it? Because they're going to get stuck on that side of the... Oh, a kiwi. We don't see those very often in our current base area. You can just scrape ice before you get into dangerous situations. There, the edge of the snow will give you ice, not to put you off, but the weather will kill you straight away. Well, we're here now. Well, we're close now. We're very close now. I mean, yeah, they're never going to make it up there. They're never going to make it up there. I was hoping to see more sulfur. Hey, diddly ho. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh. Do you just teleport if you get too far away? Oh, I'll be very happy if you do. Although we've only got 4 of you. Is that because 2 of you are in a fight somewhere? Right, so do you need to find, like, ice stones to get ice? Okay, we're now very cold. That's fine. If we use our spade, I'm pretty sure it just says you get dirt and sand or shovel snow off your roof. So I'm guessing this will just give us snow. No, it gives us ice. That's perfect. That's all we want. That is not what we want. How do you feel about taking on a polar bear, guys? I'm pretty sure they're one of the toughest. I'm probably not the toughest, but they're pretty tough. They're pretty tough. How you feeling confident? No, you're pretty low level. I probably shouldn't chuck you at a polar bear. So let's do this for a little bit, because I want to stock up on a bit. I mean, it doesn't obviously last that long. Polar bears will one-shot you. Your wolves, if leveled, can fight it. My wolves are not leveled. I've literally just got them today. Haven't I? Oh, you look different, actually. You're not all exactly the same. Might as well get 2 stacks. So I think 1 more shovel. Perfect. I was going to drop that last little bit. What's the point? Right, that is it. That is our expedition to the Arctic. Sweet. Homeward bound. We'll take a slightly different route and see if we can actually find a bit more sulfur. That is very much what I am after. What are you? Oh, there's just a wolf there. Yeah, get him. Get him. No, that's my wolf. Sorry, Merlin. I'm so sorry. Where's that other one? There he is. Pop you on there. Let's head down this way to see if we can see any sulfur. He said, fingers crossed, hopeful. I've seen sulfur around so much when I've just been going around and it's been like, oh! Just been ignoring it. So I was like, well, I've got plenty at the base. I have no need for more sulfur. Oh, there's watermelons as well, but we've already got some of those now, thanks to that simple mission we did. Oh yeah, see, this is what I mean. Normally, it's just all over the shop. Oh, I'm a Sulfur Master Mark II. Sweet. Excuse me, how are we doing? 5. Did we lose someone? Wish there was like a list somewhere where it could be like, this is a list of your tamed animals. Did we lose someone? Or has someone just clipped into someone else? Gareth, Arthur, Agravain, Merlin, Garviel, Dutch. Dutch is gone. Did Dutch die? Well, he's not back there anywhere. Oh no, there is a 6th one. He was just hidden somewhere. Okay. Excuse me, I don't want to run over you. Thank you. Oh, there's a bit more straight away. Awesome. Oh, I am almost... Oh, that frustrates me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and you can have all of that. Nope, not that. Give that back you. Actually, you've got some talent points. What are we heading towards for you? Movement speed, I think we were doing, just so I could move around faster. That may not be as good now that I've got the wolves, but still, I'll take it. Oh, I don't think No, I didn't bond with my animals before mining, but I suppose we're not doing proper mining, so it should be okay. Wish you could look around whilst you're on your mount. Oh, there's some more. Don't stand on it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I think we're getting up to like the bottleneck point. So here, unless I can see any here, we'll go up this side on the way back home. Whilst we keep an eye out for a bit more, or maybe we do want, what's that? Is that silica? Yeah. I was gonna... Did you just give me a little shove, Merlin? You are a cheeky one. We did need silica for something. Can't recall what now, but there was something we definitely needed it for. Hello. And that is unobtainable silica. Okay, that's fine. And there's some more there with some sulfur. Let's mine this up. What did I need the silica? I really can't remember. But I think we'll need it for glass anyway. I'm assuming that would make sense. Whilst that's recharging, let's drop some stuff off in old Ignatius here. Okay, give me that and take that. And give me that and take that. Your animals are triangles on the map. I've noticed that. If you go to your map and press down to go to the black and white view, you can see the triangles far easier. Oh, okay. Why is there just 2 of you? There's 4 of you are stuck over there. Down? It's not what you meant. Down, down. I don't know how to do that. It's not working for me. I mean, I guess they'll catch up, right? It's weird there's 4 of them stuck there. They'll catch up. It's fine. I'm sure they will. I have every faith in their ability to not suck. Oh, yeah, there they come. Excellent. I knew it. I knew you guys didn't suck. On the right-hand side, the 3 boxes in the middle, it's the middle of those 3 boxes. Oh, those ones. I see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're not wrong. That does make it a lot easier. Nice. Thank you. Excuse me, Pronghorn. I guess you just go and click the box on PC. Yes, indeed. Oh, so you play on console. How you find it on console? Because I occasionally pop along to the Icarus subreddit. And some console players seem very happy, and some seem significantly less happy. So I know it was developed by a different development team. It wasn't, is it Rocket Works? Oh my god, I can't even remember who it is. I think it's Rocket Works, isn't it? So we are pretty much full. There's a little bit of extra weight capacity we could possibly deal with if we see something nice, like some coal just sitting outside. I'll take some coal, yeah. Now I'm a Coal Master 3, nice. And a little bit more sulfur right there. That's probably more important than silica. Keep an eye on our weight. Yeah, bit more. Or fraction more. Or one more. Ah, too far. I took it too far. I can just drop one, which is perfect. That wasn't enough. How much does that weigh? Less than a kilogram, so that's not going to be enough. Okay, split, and then split, and then split, and then split. And then destroy 3 sulfur. No, and then destroy 3 more sulfur. Oh, come on now. Split, destroy 1 ice. Yeah, there we go. Ignatius is hungry, but he'll just have to suck it up. He won't die from hunger, so I'm not too worried about it. There's our house over there. How are they? They're just not even in sight. Okay. Well, they'll catch up, I'm sure. So that's going to confuse them more if they can't. Let's just let them come in if they get here. It's fine. Right, let's come over here. You want most of the sulfur. We'll keep a little to top up the oxidizer. So that I wanted to make epoxy with, I'm pretty sure. So let's get that making some epoxy. The rest of the sulfur will drop in there, or as much as we can anyway. And you've used up all of that. I'm concerned that you seem to be using that. I know we had to fill up that, which is twice as... Oh, it's 5 times as big. Alright, fine. That might explain that then. That's reasonable. Wolves have started returning. We'll drop that in there. We'll drop the coal in there. And we'll drop that extra sulfur in there just as a backup. Cool, cool, cool. So you are making more epoxy. Nice. That's 4 of you. 5 of you. What were we doing? We were coming over here. And we wanted to make the steel stuff. So we need wood. I'm actually running a little bit low on wood. I've smashed the open world. I have the best armor and weapons. It's just lacking stuff to do apart from the base missions. It's definitely missing all the extra DLCs on PC. Yeah, I don't actually have any of the DLC. Because it seemed a bit pointless, seeing as most of the DLC is come and play on the new maps. And I'm like, well, the new maps are not really suitable for newbies. So I decided it'd be best to skip it. Alright, let's drop those over there. That's right. And then let's just pop those ones in there. Oh, in fact, we've only got very limited space, so I might just destroy them anyway. Oh, and then my horse has got a bunch of stuff. I forgot my horse had stuff. I forgot I gave you stuff. No, don't do that. Ignatius, overburden me. And we've got wolf carcasses as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was going to close the door, tell them to stop following me. One might be stuck in the house somewhere. I don't think they are, but I don't know where the other one is. Oh, nice, nice. Not lost, it would seem. I wish I could zoom in more so I could see if they are all here. Okay, it's fine. You'll sort yourselves out. Let's come over here. Let's just add lots to stacks. We've got too much sulfur, if anything. First world problems and all that. Let's stick a stack of sulfur in there, just so that's got some backup. Hunts and stuff. Yes. Let's drop that there. Let's drop... Well, you need more tree sap. I genuinely have too much sulfur at this point. You... have some ice. Not that it's as important now, but let's do this. We'll take at least that 9. I don't want to put you in there, I just want to put you there. To feed to our animals. We'll get rid of that. We don't really need the berries in there. Let's pop those in there. Cooked stringy meat can go down there. Let's consume one of those. Let's consume one of those. Okay, let's take that from there. You needed tree sap, so we need to give you some sticks. We're running low on sticks. Maybe we'll go and test out our new axe. Oh, hello. Well, all 6 of you have made it back. You go in there, make me some tree sap. Boop. Berries, I'll just drop those in there with that stuff. I'm just carrying around silica ore now. Water's low. I knew you were going to get in the way. I knew it! Ah, okay, we'll go the long way. I've run into my window now. And the other stuff we're carrying, I guess I'll do... I suppose the sulfur I'll put in here, because that makes sort of sense. So any excess sulfur there, if we pull that out and we'll put the silica in there. And put the sulfur in there. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm okay with that. We've got some wood. We've got iron nails, iron and leather. Excuse me, boys and girl. Nope, literally the one thing I didn't want in there. Pop that there. The epoxy we can stick in here for now. And then the leather we can pop in there. And then we'll take the meat bits out. Put those in the fire. And then you can go in there. Right. Woo! It's really buggy on console too. On PC, your wolves teleport to you. On console, sometimes they disappear into thin air. I think one of the DLCs on PC adds more mission hunts and stuff the old maps do. I think it does, yes. I think you are correct. I'm sure I saw something about that at some point when I was looking at stuff. Right, so we can pop our spade back in there. We no longer need that. How is our oxygen canister doing? A brand new one? Oh, it's doing absolutely gloriously. Wonderful. So, I guess the question is, what's next? We've got a wolf pack. We could think about... We need to chop down some trees. That's what we need to do. Let's test out the new axe. I mean, it's... Oh, my word. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's given me a head concussion. A head concussion. Like, there are other sorts of concussion. It's given me a leg concussion. Okay, as soon as I am doing this, and I didn't do this before, come here. Yeah, I've heard that it's buggy. That's one of the main sort of things that I've heard. Although it does seem to still be getting patched. I saw that the Xbox has got a patch coming out soon, I think. Because it's always my concern when it goes to a different developer. Like, I don't know if it's dependent on them to do the work to patch it, and if it doesn't sell enough, whether they're just like, ah, well, this is now sort of like, well, it's actually completely different. But Elite Dangerous, when that went to consoles, it did not seem to be supported very well. And I think that was actually from Frontier still. That wasn't even an extra developer. Because it didn't have enough players for them to care about, I guess. They were just like, well, it's fine. It's massively out of sync with everything else. We don't really care. I think you can kill your wolves by dropping a tree on their head. I'd obviously like to not find out. I did look up, following the last stream, like, decent talents. Oh! I mean, you came to the wrong place, my friend. And I did see a few people talking about the one where it just auto-collects wood. And that does sound like such a nice thing to have. Like, anytime I'm not chopping wood, I'm just like, well, it's, you know, not really that bothered about it. What's the real benefit? It's just a bit of extra time. Then when I got to chop down a tree, it's like, oh, okay, I see. I see the, oh my Jesus. I appreciate your enthusiasm, everyone. Oh, there's a wolf. Where is it? That's Garviel. That's the wrong wolf. I'm so sorry, Garviel. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. I've absolutely made mincemeat out of him. Come here, my little buddy. Oh, have some meat. Everyone have some meat. You've done great work. You've done great work. I ran out of meat. Have some of this meat. Good job. Where are you? There you go. I'm just going to leave the corpses there. I know it's not ideal, but that's what I'm going to do. They've been okay with patches so far. They've patched a few of the game-breaking bugs, and there's been a few updates, so that's cool. All my talents are in weapons and extra stamina and health. Yeah, I did spend talents on stuff. Yeah, I've started going down there because that auto collect one, which is that one there. Delicious. Extra weight, or the over encumbrance penalty for when I go mining. That's very useful. That extra food slot, yes please. Health bars for animals. I've got the movement speed one over there. I started going down this one. I don't care about that, but it's that one I want. And I haven't touched combat. I will go down bows, probably. Because my plan will be just to stay out of the way, hopefully, and let my pack of wolves tear things apart for me. So I'll just kite things with my bow and let them do everything. Right. Wood. In fact, let's take a little bit of that. In fact, there's already wood in there, but that's fine. And then make a lot of sticks. Yeah, that's like 5,000 sticks. That should be plenty. The sticks will turn into sap to turn into something. I've forgotten what we were doing. I genuinely can't remember. I genuinely can't remember what we were working on. What were we doing, boys and girl? 5 of you. Someone's missing. Who's missing? What have you done to them? Okay. I suppose really the next thing would be... Oh, there you are. Is it Dutch again? No, it's Arthur. The next thing would be working on either like a stable or animal paddock. Which we'd probably put on this side, just because that makes sense. Or a farm, which we'd probably put on this side, just because. Just because. Because. I might send it off and like come off of here. So what's that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, come off like there maybe. A farm over there. I'm trying to look at the levels of the ground. I might need to go up one to get over that hill. Yeah. I really appreciate you dogs, but you do get in the way. And a farm would be very useful. Would be very useful. But then again, we don't actually have the glass to make the farm yet that I would want. Where's that one? I can just hear them all running around. I quite like that. Glass bench. Glass bench. Glass bench. What do we need for that? Oh, electronics. We need to figure out how we make electronics. And an alteration bench we could look at as well. Less important, I guess. We need copper nails and epoxy. Okay, well, copper nails, we've got plenty of those. Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. And epoxy, we don't have any of that at the moment, but we can certainly make some. Let's make 10. And we should have some more sticks over here. Yeah, we're starting to get loads. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. And we'll turn that into tree sap. Thank you. There you go. Plenty of tree sap on the way. What were we doing? Glass making bench. Now, I doubt we'll be able to make anything quite yet. But, oh, my nose. I feel like there's something... in case you don't know, Matt, in case you haven't gone that far back on the streams, I have a septum piercing. So when you see me fiddling with my nose, I'm not just picking my nose. It's just that it seems to be... It seems like something's caught underneath it or something, so I've just popped my stud out. Right, let's pop that one down there. Can we fit the glass bench in there? Yeah, we can. That's perfect. So glass, we would want the advanced or the reinforced, which is going to need water, so we need the water pump. And then need steel, glass, and epoxy. We need to make glass. Where's glass? Do you not make glass in the glass working bench? Where do you get glass? Glass. Nope. Is it for some reason... Oh, it's in the forge, isn't it? It's going to be in the forge. Is it going to be in the new forge? It's going to be in the new forge. Because that's just a stone furnace. Okay. Silica in the forge. Yeah, knew it. Knew it. I got there just before you said. Happy with that. Forge, we just need some stone and some steel. We should be able to... Just stood in a line there, you little legends. Steel and stone. And I've lost it. Not enough stone. Two. Oh, if you weren't there, I could reach. There we go. 2 more stone, please. So there's the forge. Did we not get a new furnace as well? Where's that? The concrete furnace we got, yes. If we make some more concrete, some rope, and some epoxy, maybe we'll upgrade to that. Because I assume there's a benefit to it. I assume. Did we just make the forge? You go there. So where are we going to put... Must be placed outside. Well, you'll go in there. Okie dokie, Mr. Forge. You still do not make glass. How would I unlock the glass bench, but not unlock... Is it the furnace I need rather than the forge? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Concrete furnace. Glass. It's in the furnace, not the forge. Okay, but we don't need the anvil anymore. It's boys and girls. Okay, I'm glad I got 2. Oh my word. Mario jumping all over them. So we don't really need you anymore. I guess that thing will make things faster, so we're just going to get rid of you. Who needs an anvil, right? So you are going to go... you. Sticks, no. Fine. So now we need the concrete furnace. We need some more concrete. which was tree sap, stone, and silica. That's where all our silica went. I knew there was something that happened to it. Let's take some tree sap. Silica and stone. Get off of that machining bench, you crazy thing. You all go in there. Make me some concrete. You meant furnace, yes. I quite enjoy just having them follow me around and get in the way. I'm sure it will start frustrating me at some point, but right now I'm quite enjoying it. What were we making? Furnace. Rope. Rope is the other thing we need, so we're going to need some of you. In fact, let's just grab 2 stacks of you. Whack you both in there. Make me as much rope as you feel you can. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. I love that you get these bags with just like handwritten cement on the side. That's really nice. 4? We've got 4. Not you. You. How many do you need? $20, but you've already got, so you only need another 6, but we do need epoxy as well. Let's go over here. Let's click epoxy. And we also need sulfur for gunpowder as well. When we get to that point. What are we doing? Epoxy. How many can you make? 25? Do you know what? Fine, just do it. Just do it. It's fine. And then we just need to make some more tree sap anyway. Nothing there. Something stuck. Maybe there's like a little hair that's gone inside the septum piercing hole or something. Which I'm sure everyone wants to talk about. Oh, I had some sticks on me. I could have turned that into tree sap. Let's do that. Tree sap. Max, go. And you left me 1 stick in my inventory. Thank you so very much. You can have that 1 stick back. Excellent. I should probably be eating because although we're not doing much, we are crafting and we are getting experience for it. So we may as well get a boost to our experience. You have finished making another 8 of that. That should be enough for the concrete furnace. Sweet. Make me a concrete furnace. And that still leaves us enough for the biofuel composter. Which we will definitely need at some point. Because as soon as we get that, I suppose, we can start thinking about getting the water pump and stuff. Then I also want to get... Where do we get electronics? I don't know. That's the next thing we'll look up. The deep mine drill, quite important. And that. But that needs platinum sheath. But maybe with the steel pickaxe, we can now get platinum and stuff. We'll go test that. So where are you? Do you have to go inside or outside? You can go inside. So I guess we'll put you... We could squeeze you in over this side. Yeah, cool. Concrete furnace. In fact, we don't need that furnace now, do we? So let's really weigh ourselves down. I'm not going to want to move that. Darn it. I want a clean thing, really. Horse! Come to me, horse. I'd like to use you as temporary storage, please. Do not... Oh, you still got a... Don't get on. You still got a wolf on you. Let me take that. They do not decay very fast, do they? That's kind of good to know. So I could just build like a store of carcasses somewhere. Pop that in there. You take all... I'll take that. Thank you very much. Let's pick up the stone furnace. Let's pick up the concrete furnace. And let's press the wrong button. Concrete furnace down there. Pop you in there. Sweet. And then you can have that, and a single copper ore. Sweet. And now we can make glass from silica ore. Lovely. And you said we can make glass from sand, but it's worthless. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, yeah, glass from sand. I haven't even seen sand, to be honest, so I'm not overly fussed. The weird little bounces you get off things in this game are crazy. Crazy. Right. Yes, I'm slightly over-encumbered, but look how fast I move when I'm over-encumbered. Look at me go. Like the wind. Right. You do. Let's get ourselves silica, sort, silica. And then silica. You may as well have that 2 gold for fun and games. Right. We do not need an anvil. Let's get rid of that. We do not need a stone furnace. Let's get rid of that. That gives us some stuff. That's getting quite full. That's also pretty full, actually. Let's just whack it all in there, I suppose. It might come in handy at some point. I don't really care about berries. Let's find somewhere to put the berries. In the fridge? Sure, why not? 27 spoiled meat. Excellent. Let's take that one. Oh, I've got 6 things on me as well. Oh. Who wants food? You want food. You want food. You want food. Only 3 of you? Where are your brothers and possibly sister? Oh, you all come crawling back when there's food involved, don't you? Let's just go give these some food as well. Just because I can. And because, you know, they're starving. They won't die, but I guess I'd rather they weren't starving to death. And Ignatius can get full. Water is low again, so let's go and top up on that. Excellent. Right. Let's get rid of this extra 20 steel we're carrying. Nice. So. Electronics. In fact, I'm doing that. It's probably in the blooming... Where's the... How do you get to there? Field guide, J. It's got to be in here, right? Electricity. No, electronics. Yes. Fabricator, machining bench, or manufacturer. Well, I have a machining bench. Isn't that what this is? Yes, but I can't make it yet. So where does that come from? We leveled up. I didn't even realize. Electronics. Oh, it comes from the copper wire bit. Of course it does. We do need that, I suppose, because we needed that to make the deep mining drills, which we definitely want. So yes, we're definitely going to want that. So let's go dush, which is putting us back on 0 points again. Not fantastic. What do we need to make electronics? Organic resin. Organic resin. Material process in the mortar and pestle. Okay. From oxide. Oh, I do not like that at all. Do we have the recipe for that? I cannot. Oh, I do see it. Okay, so we can make organic resin. I hate that it uses oxide. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Thank you, Matt. Yes, in the skill tree, make them in the fabricator. Yes, indeed. So you should be busy making glass now anyway. Yeah, we're getting a few stacks of glass. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. What is it? It's 1-to-1. So we're going to need, and it only goes in stacks of 20. So we're going to need more space in here, aren't we? So let's just sort it for a second. Let's take that. I mean, we're running quite low on space, really. Let's whack that all in there. That'll do for the minute. What time is it? It's only 8 o'clock, but it is dark. Right, so that is us making stuff. Working towards getting some glass. Working towards getting the electronics for the deep mining drill, which I'm very excited about. I also very much want the portable beacons, because I want to be able to put those down at the cave so I know what's in there. The alteration bench we could have a look at. I don't know if we have any of the stuff we actually need for it at the moment, but all the copper nails are now stored outside. But we may as well make it if we've got the components for it. I don't think I had anything too silly. Ah, I've lost where it is. Alteration bench, there it is. Yeah, a bit of iron, bit of refined wood. Yeah, that seems fine. Make that. Juice just flicked up in my eye. It stings a bit. It's weird. Don't think I've ever had that happen before. I was going to say like over here. Maybe we'll put it like here. Oh, there are 2 bits. It's odd. Place an item to access accessories. Yes, obviously we don't have any attachments yet, which is fine. Wasn't expecting to. So there's... boys and girl. Boys and girl. What else is there? Nothing there we need. We've got both of those. Don't need any of that at the moment. We will do. We're definitely going to... we haven't really done much mining for copper, but we're definitely going to need some. Machining bench we've got. Carpentry bench, cooking station, oxide, wood cupboards, torch, biofuel composter. Maybe that's the next thing we should get towards. We can start getting some biofuel stocked up. Potbelly stove we don't care about. Textiles bench we've got. Masonry bench we've got. Cement mixer, beacons, farm plots, ranching, biofuel water pump, but we need biofuel. I think biofuel is really the only sort of thing that's left to us. And where's that gone? Concrete. We need some more concrete. What do we need for concrete? Just stone and silica. Okay, but did we put all of our silica in the... Yep. Yes, we did. Excuse me. I didn't put any in there, did I? I think I sorted it all out, yeah. I'm going to need a stack of that glorious silica that we're using to make stuff with. Thank you. Pop that and there, and then make as much of that as we can. So it's just 13, which will hopefully be enough. Oh! How much did we need for it? Where is it? Nope. You. We need another 10. We're making enough? Yeah, we are just about. Okay. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. Let's sleep. Let's sleep. 134 total coziness now. Looking good. The worm's my favourite just because it glows. How are you doing? You got 5. Just take your time, take your time, take your time. Whatever. Whatever. So what do we need? Let's make a little list just because it's starting to get on now. I was hoping to do one of the proper missions, but we're not going to have time, I don't think. But I might do some of the, what are they called, simple missions to grind out some Ren would be nice. So if we can start looking at getting some of the other exosuits and stuff, and I know you can get seeds and stuff from there as well, so that'd be cool. We need copper for electronics. We need silica for glass. I mean, iron always, but not an important thing. Get some beacons made and start mapping out the deep mine. This is, by the way, what I'm doing is I'm thinking about the stuff to do potentially off camera between now and next week. Hey, James. Been sidetracked decorating your house in. Wow, that's absolutely fine. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Mapping of deep mining veins. And where did we say electronics were made? I've immediately forgot. Like, it wasn't that long ago I looked. It was like 2 minutes. Oh yeah, because they needed the organic resin. And copper wire and gold wire. We need gold. I don't think... Is that one of the things that I unlocked when I was getting towards the electronics? It was, yeah. Refined gold. Is that different? I suppose that's just what you make there, right? Rather than a gold ingot. Yeah, okay. Oh, I know, Matt. I saw that. I already clocked the tier 5 damage thing on the reinforced glass, so I'm already... That is part of my plan, is to go straight to the reinforced glass. Yes, indeed. So that's why we need to get the biofurnace up and running, biofuel composter thing, to get the biofuel, to get the water pump working, so we can get that going. So I don't know if you could just chuck in a canteen in there to build stuff. That might seem a bit weird. I don't even know if that actually has a pipeable connection. You do just have to chug water in the canteen. I don't know. Oh, no, it says there, connections. So, yes. So, we need, what was it for the reinforced glass? Steel, glass, and epoxy. So, more iron wouldn't hurt, but I'll put it in brackets because that's less important. How's your house looking, James? And how is your pizza, more importantly? And then epoxy was tree sap and sulfur. So more sulfur also wouldn't be bad. But if I map out the deep mining veins first, it might be that we can look at getting... Oh, my pen's running out. If I can get some of the deep miners crafted... But yeah, we really need that biofuel, because they're going to be biofuel fed as well, aren't they? What am I looking at? I'm looking at the smoker. Why am I looking at the smoker? I got myself very confused all of a sudden. Okay. Concrete mixer. So that should be enough for the biofuel composter. Oh, that was very fast. Big fan. You can go inside or outside. I guess it makes sense to have you sort of close to the food. And what do you take? You have optional water. So raw meat and tree sap, cooked meat and tree sap, fiber and tree sap, sticks and tree sap basically is what we're saying. We need to make the containers. I forgot we need to make the containers. Spoiled meat and guano and spoiled vegetables. So basically tree sap. We need lots of tree sap. How are we doing for tree sap? We're doing okay. How do we make more again? It's just sticks. Okay. So let's get some sticks. Let's get some more tree sap going. We should have... Yeah, we've got enough sticks. And that's probably not enough space for it. Let's take some of that iron ore out, I guess. And then say, max craft. Oh, I thought that was going to let me do more than that. But all those are only 150. That's fine. Let's put that iron ore in there for now. We need to make the containers. The jerry cans. I'll just put in fuel. Yep, there it is. Just needs iron ingots. Beautiful. Do I really only have... How many did it take? Oh, it takes 25. Okay. 4, 5. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't leave a lot of space. Let's take that 4 fiber out and that's 6 leather. Although I don't think that'd be much for a problem because I imagine they'll stack at least 10 high. Let's... Okay, did that the wrong way. Okay, that's going to get us 8 of those. Beautiful. We can now actually have a use for all of these spoiled plants and this spoiled meat. That's wonderful. In you go. And it takes 2 spoiled meat, which means we can make 63. And 2 of the spoiled plants, which means we can make another 60. We can make lots of biofuel out of that. Okay, it's mainly the canisters that are going to be a problem, I guess. Also, it seems like we might be getting a Subnautica 2 release date tomorrow. Well, that is insane. Sort of forgotten that it was even really a thing. Tree sap, tree sap. Tree sap, tree sap. How much tree sap does it take? Just one, so that's more than enough tree sap. And then... oh, it doesn't stack. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay, so definitely some more iron for some more fuel cans then. I know we can swap them over, but maybe we have potentially quite a lot. Because we're going to have the water pump. Probably like... how many ore things are there? Let's have a... does it have like a list somewhere? Because there's also platinum and stuff that we haven't even touched yet, isn't there? Ores. If I just say ore. So there's aluminium, coal, copper, gold, iron, haven't seen lithium, platinum, silica, titanium. So there's 8 ores that I'm aware of and a couple that we're not aware of. Spoiled meat and plants won't make much biofuel for how much you currently have. Fiber is by far the thing. I'm sure you're right, because it only does 100 compared to some of the other stuff. But it's just, I may as well use it up. Like, what else am I going to do with the spoiled plants, right? Oh, saying that. Nope. Wait, stop, stop, stop. Did I need those for the composting? Where was that not tier 2? Where's farm? Farm, farm, farm. Okay. Compost. Maybe it was tier 3. Flamethrower immediately stands out. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that a lot. Where the hell is that composter? Was it a tier 1? Is that where I've gone wrong again? Nope. Wood composter, that's what I'm looking for. Spoiled plants. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Do not use spoiled plants. Happy to use those? Do not use spoiled plants. Okay. Make fertilizer with spoiled plants. Yes. Thank you, Matt. we got there in the end. So that's only given us 100, so that's only given us like 60 times. So it's only given us 6,000 and they hold 10,000 each. So yes, we are definitely going to need something. Fiber. I mean, sticks are fairly easy to get as well. Because we don't have a lot. Or 1 wood to 5 sticks. Oh, hold on. No, I think 1 wood makes 10 sticks, doesn't it? Yeah. So probably sticks, because I don't think I have a lot of fiber. Not a lot. So I think getting wood and turning it into sticks, yeah, because it's 10 to 100 or 5 to 100. Yeah, I'm going sticks. I think sticks are more appropriate. The biofuel composter doesn't make compost either. I built it for more fertilizer and it makes biofuel. Isn't that what? Yeah, that's what I've got. It makes sense. Like, you think composter makes compost. But then on the other hand, it still breaks down natural goods, I suppose. Cool, so that's going. We'll see how many of those it can fill up. But I think I'm going to need, what did I say? I think we got to like 8 potential deep miners, depending on if we can find the right ones. Concrete mixer has a water input. That's 9. Water pump, that's 10. Glass maker, that's 11. Concrete furnace, that's 12. So we're going to want at least 12 cans of fuel. And then you're going to want a couple. So we're probably going to want 14 pen. Stop messing around. Probably want about at least 14 jerry cans. 12 to go in stuff and 2 to carry around to swap over. At least. That's a lot. That's a lot. So definitely more iron for those. Let's draw a little arrow there. I don't know how much of this. This list is getting quite crazy at this point. If I can just get the mining done, that's something then, isn't it? So what did that make? It was 5 to 100, yeah. Okay, well, so we can let that go. That's on its way. And what did we need that for immediately? I think we were making that for the deep mining drills, weren't we? So that's probably what we need to work towards next. There's not a lot else we're doing with copper. Did we? Yeah, we did unlock electronics. Okay, so let's start doing that then. Let's grab all of the copper ore we've got, which won't be much. Sneezed my earphones out of my head. We've got no more in there. Oh, hello. Press the wrong button. None in there. Don't know why there would be. And we've got a little bit in there. So let's turn all of that into copper wire. Let's hold on a second before we go crazy. Electronics uses 15 copper wire. Let's turn all of that into copper wire. We then need some gold. Oh yes, James. The whole thing's prep work. Like, you do these bits to get ready for this bit, to get ready for the next bit, so then you can tier up this. It's like all survival games, you know. Which is the same, really, as like a looter shooter. It's just make numbers bigger. But I do have wolves now. Have you seen my wolves, James? I think you did, because I think you said call one of them Dutch. Was that you? That might have been you. I can't remember. Right, so that's on its way. What else was there for electronics? More epoxy. We're going to need at least, what did I say? Well, how many is it per miner? 10 electronics, which is 20 per miner. So we're going to want probably at least 200 epoxy. So let's start getting that on the go. That is sulfur and tree sap. We need more tree sap, which means we need more sticks. Yes, no, sorry, I'll leave all that in there. I don't mind getting more sticks from here. And did we put more wood in there? Yeah, let's just start turning that into sticks, because we're going to need us some sticks. Off you go. What was I doing? Doing that to get tree sap. Yep, I'm with it. I'm with it. It's fine. Figured it out. I'm low on water, and that is beeping at me like a madman. Let's get lots of that going. I'm going to take... Am I going to take the charcoal out? How much... What is the thing? 4 sticks... And that stacks into 100, I think. So that should be fine, actually. I'm just thinking about space. Oh, in WoW. Oh, I see. Oh, no, right. I see what you're saying now. I've missed the first bit. There's an electric composter in Tier 4. It's the same slot as the wooden composter, but in Tier 4. And has a fertilizer bags next to it on the texture. Oh, I see. Right. That composter does biofuel. There's an electric composter which does biofuel. But it uses electric, which you would generate. I suppose there must be other ways of generating electric. There must be like solar power or something later on, right? Had the stream up, just was only kind of half paying attention. Made a whole cave with an exterior room to look like a night on a mountaintop. That sounds amazing, James. Sounds amazing. It does sound like a lot of prep work for that. I'm always amazed that WoW is still going. Like, it's not the OG MMO. But please do, James. I'd love to see that. I mean, how long has WoW been going now? Okay, let's have a quick. It's got to be like 20 years, right? 2004. 22 years. That is an insane amount of time. Insane amount of time. Oh, you nailed it, James. Right, absolutely nailed it. Like, I played it a little bit. I never really got into it. Played for 20 to 21 of those years. I mean, that's absolutely insane. That's a commitment is what that is. Let's consume some of that because that's about to start going bad. Anyway, let's grab some of this and consume one of those before that goes, although I don't really care if it goes. I suppose getting more meat or more plants is probably more important because all the plants we did have, we've turned into seeds really, which is fine. We do have some more there. That's kind of nice. So we're going to need that for fertilizer, and we're going to need meat potentially for this. Because I should have looked if spoiled meat can be used for anything else. And it's nothing that we are currently doing, but is there something we've just ruined for ourselves? Oh, I think, what was it that you put it in where it increases the speed of things? Oh, it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me on this wiki what it actually can be used to create. Oh, a wood composter can be used to reduce the amount of time needed for meat to spoil. Okay. That's fine. So the wood composter uses plant waste to create fertilizer but can spoil meat faster. It's confusing to me. I am a simple man, and that's confusing to me. So we're probably going to need more, because how... Although I say it's 5 sticks to 100. There's 10 litres. So that is 100. So that's 500 sticks per can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might just get that one. So we need a lot more sticks. We need a lot more sticks. Yeah, I played WoW for a little bit. But yeah, never really got into it. I never really got into like online gaming in general. I had a couple of friends who were into online stuff, but because I didn't really have friends who were doing a lot of it, I never really got into it. Because when I did do it, I didn't really do like the guild stuff and all that. The only one I really did was a weird web game called Metropolis, which was like a grid-based map where you built... Not Metropolis. Built businesses to make money. Is it Metropolis 3? That cannot be still going. Just show me a picture. I want to make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Yeah! That is the right thing. Oh, that's insane. Yeah, and you could like burn down other people's businesses and stuff like that. So that's the only thing I really spent a lot of time getting into. Oh man, some of the pictures. I'm going to go down a proper hole like that. A wood composter just makes fertilizer and will spoil plants faster. Oh, okay. Also, there's a talent to make gunpowder using fertilizer. Okay. So, I'm thinking... We do have a lot more wood in there. A lot more sticks, I should say. And that's still going with quite a lot as well. But that's pretty much going to be... We've got a little bit more wood. Let's whack the rest of that in there. And then more cans. We're going to need more cans. Oh, dog, excuse me. I'm so sorry. What did we need for cans? That was iron ore, wasn't it? Frule. Just iron ingots, yes. Which we've used up all of. What was that sound? Did you all hear that? Under art, under, what would it be under? Where's my Discord link? I can't see it. Oh, I don't know. Under, is there, I can't remember what else there is. Is there just like a games one? Let me just have a quick look at Discord a sec. I suppose it is art. Yeah, no, do not. Screw it. Put it under art, James. Makes sense to me. Right, so what were we looking at? Possibly getting some more wood. Wood, I also need to add wood to the mix. Wood for sticks for, not amber, sap and fuel. Because didn't that use sticks and sap? Yeah, we're almost out of sap. So that's going to be a problem for us. Did we make some more in here? We did. We did make another stack. That'll keep it going for a little bit longer. And there was another 72 in there. So we should whack some of that in as well. And then we're going to need some more sap, I'm guessing. Because it's 5 to 1, which means for each of those we need 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Lost count. So we need about 300. So we are going to need some more sap. Sucker in animation. That's fine. You're still making another like 1,000 odd anyway. You need to be making tree sap. Thank you very much. And you've got another 100 tree sap there anyway. Let's take that. Squeeze that in there if we can. So as we could take the full cans out. I was wondering where that went. There you are. You might as well have those 3 sticks. They're going to do nothing for me. There's a weather event incoming. Okay. Big ol' rip. Big ol' rip. Big ol' rip. What's he talking about? What's a big ol' rip? Alright, you stay in with me, dogs. You stay nice and warm. So. Right. It's one of these games where like you can really get lost in just trying to do everything at once, isn't it? So we were looking for iron. That's why I originally started looking in there. We've only got enough iron to make like 1 more, but we do have iron ore. How much do we have left over here? Because we're using it for steel. Got quite a lot in there. Quite a lot in there. So we could definitely take the iron ore we put up there and say turn that into iron ingots. And that would be another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's another 6 cans. And we've got how many at the moment? 8, I think we got to, didn't we? So 6 would probably be about the minimum that we would want to do. So that's not bad, really. And now it's raining. Now it's raining. Just sing a little song? Wish I could make you howl. Howl for me. I mean, I'm crafting all this stuff. I should have been petting all of these a long time ago. It's valuable experience you all missed out on. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Dutch. There you go. Right, let's actually get Discord up now. Because I closed the link when I decided not to bother checking things. But of course I want to check out your fancy building. Oh, no, don't open Discord. Oh, you did do it in web. Okay, good. Good. I know I don't need to. Just makes me feel better. I could really do with getting rid of that. That does not belong there. What we could do with is a hanging ceiling light. Is there a ceiling light? What are we in? Tier 2. Oh, I could do with a lightning rod as well. I've not thought about that. I suppose maybe braziers down the centre of the thing could be nice. I quite like the sound of that actually. It's quite a lot of iron ingots. I quite like the idea of that. What else do we have? Nothing, I don't think. Nothing. Cave lights, flashlights. Ah, so yeah, it's not till we get to electric lights that we get them. So do you know what? I know this is a bit silly. So we've got no points now, so we've spent all our points. Darn it, we've spent it on electronics. I want the brazier. Darn it. I had to use individual rocks for the floor and roof. Oh my word, I'm looking forward to seeing this absolute madness that has consumed you. What am I looking for? Animation. Obviously animation. Oh, that's nice. I like the bearskin rug. That's fancy. People are going to be really confused why that's put in animation. So what are the outside pictures with like the campfire showing? Is that like just outside the cave, or is that like the entrance way to it? Perfect home for a hermit. That sounds great to me. Oh, that's a room. Oh, I need to go back and have another look. Hang on a second. Oh yeah, of course you said about an exterior room to look like a night on a mountaintop. Oh mate, that is class. That is class. I am very impressed with that. I guess it's 11 o'clock really, isn't it? We're just kind of waiting for things. We're in the storm, so we can't really do much in the storm at the moment. What have we got in here? Not a lot of important things is the answer to that. You're still busy just breaking down lots of sticks. You're busy doing nothing. You are getting us some more iron. Let's take the iron we've got. Just turn it into as many cans as we can. Fuel. It's another 3, that'll do. Looks better walking around the screen, so I don't do it justice. Well, I assumed that was an outside, so you did all right. 1, 2, 3. That's another 3 cans for this. It wouldn't hurt having... Did I take one of these out? And if so, it's there. Okay. May as well put that back in now. Is it worth having storage above this for stuff? I don't think so. But we're doing alright. There's 2 full cans already. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I think that's probably a good place for us to stop. Just checking everything here. That's not doing anything. I think we could probably just get rid of that. It's sort of pointless. You were making sap. You've got a bit of sap. We did our vestiges. We never looked at stuff here. In particular, the woven rugs that I think you can just stack on top of each other to get cozy bonuses. You are just filled with stuff there and some spoiled meat. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough to get another 3 bits. You are working on more sticks, but you are basically out of wood, so we could do some more wood for you. You are still doing that iron. You are not doing anything at the moment. You are waiting on stuff. You are just filled with lots of stuff. You're not doing anything. We don't really have a lot to do for you at the moment. You are doing nothing. Seeds, how are seeds going? What have we actually got in terms of seeds? Coffee seeds, watermelon, corn, pumpkin, squash, soybean, tea, lily, wheat, berry, coca, yeast, gorse, reed flowers. We're doing alright for seeds. Happy with that. Happy with that. And right on cue, my voice is properly starting to go now, as you can probably tell. So I think that's a good time for us to finish up. So that has been a pretty successful stream, I think. One of our main goals was to get a wolf pack. We've got a wolf pack. Look at them go. Or simultaneous sitting. Apart from you, who's that? Merlin. You live in a world of your own, Merlin. What are you staring at? You're just staring at the skin. Are you staring? Can you smell the blood on the skinning bench? Is that what it is? Yes, we've got our wolf pack with Merlin just out of sync every time. We've got steel on the go. We've got steel weapons. We have made a whole bunch of workbenches all over the place. We've upgraded our fuel, oxygen canisters. How are you doing in terms of... Yeah, you are using a lot to fill that now. I mean, it makes sense, but still. Well, it's a shame you can't really get that back, but I suppose it makes sense. We have upgraded that. We've got the forge outside, forge furnace. We've got glass making on the go. We've got concrete. We've got the smoker. Things are really progressing. Things are looking great. I'm concerned if I put braziers in here that you're going to walk over them and burn yourselves to death. That is a concern. Merlin, belly full, head empty. He was a problem earlier. He was doing his own thing earlier. Are you all looking at me now? Oh, now it's you. Gareth. Now you're the problem, Gareth. Yeah, I think that's been a very successful stream. We have sent all our exotics off. We've got some Ren. We did... Don't fall down. We did a mission. So we're now on a grand total of 199 exotics and 40 Ren. Wow! We are roll. Wolves will... Yeah, I know. I've had horses do it, Matt. In my wood house, which was, what, about here? Dush, about here. I had my taming baby horses. Oh man, they were a nightmare. They were a nightmare. At one point, in between me just loading the game in, so in between the game loading and it displaying visuals, in that short time frame, my baby horse walked over the campfire, set fire to itself, wedged itself in the corner, set fire to the corner of the house. Like I did, the game opened and it was just fire. Yes. So I'm concerned about braziers now with the wolves coming around. And I don't want to lock you out now. I would miss the little pad of your feet. Yes. Let's fill ourselves up with water before we finish the stream. So we are moving our way towards fueled... Oh, you're going to make me run all the way around again, aren't you? Towards fueled resources, which is very, very exciting for us. So I will try to get everything prepped ready for that next time. I might even get some of the deep miners down if there's gold or sulfur ones. Because we need to get copper, silica, gold, iron, sulfur. That's the things I need to try and get off camera in the next week. Also do some simple missions to grind out some Ren. Try and make some beacons to put beacons down so we know which deep mining wells are around. And create the deep miners themselves. It's ready to go down on the deep mining shaft things. Jerry cans we might just about be okay for now. And maybe also get some wood. So, it's quite a lot for me to get sorted. Oh, and also, not forgetting stone to expand base. Because we're going to need stone foundations at the very least for the farm and for the barn. The farm and the barn. We're going to make a little barn over here somewhere. So we're going to need stone stuff for that. So I also need to get a lot of stone. There's just a lot of pickaxing is on my horizon, basically. But yes. Anyway, let's finish up there then, because I said that 5 minutes ago. Thank you so much to you guys for being here. James, Matt, Dion earlier. Wonderful to see you. Thank you, Matt, for your help. It is really appreciated. And it's just the right level of help as well. It's not just like... It's not really a game you can spoil, but it's not just like telling me all like the hints and tips and tricks and stuff that you learn as you go. It's just very useful tips aimed at the right level, let's say. I think that's the best way of putting it. So I really appreciate that. I will see you guys hopefully next week if you're around. Be the same time, same place. Dr. Mance is away again next week. So I might have to push the beginning of the stream back by half hour. Yeah, that sort of thing. That's a nice way of putting it. Backseat help. But yeah, sometimes people come in to help in games, and particularly like in more story-based games or something, and they're just like... or even in survival games where there's like multiplayer, they're like, oh, I can join in and I can give you all the top tier stuff so you could get like a really good head start. And it's like, well, I really appreciate the offer, but kind of sacrifices the point of playing the game, really, you know. If you got to grind, you got to grind. That's how it's been made, right? But yeah, or if you're playing like a more linear game, they're like, oh, if you go around this corner and go through this wall, then there's this amazing secret which will give you like a weapon that'll take you to the end of the game. Yeah, I appreciate the help, but sometimes it's nice just to find things out on your own, so appreciate that. But yes, I will be back next Wednesday, because it might be a bit later because my wife's away, so I will have to get AJ down to sleep on my own. And I don't know if you recall, or if anyone was here at the beginning of the stream on Saturday, she was very upset that she couldn't join the stream, and it was a nightmare, and I had to disappear for like 40 minutes until she finally fell asleep. So I don't know how well that's going to go. I'll try to get her down early maybe, and but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we'll see what happens on Wednesday. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next time, and thank you so very, very much for joining me. I do really, really appreciate it.